All right, welcome back to another national PSI real estate exam prep. And today we're going to talk about agents' duties to clients. And more specifically, we're going to go over 5 questions to which we think you're going to see on your real estate exam and give you the explanation of why it is the answer. So, question number 1: the relationship of agents to their principal is that of a fiduciary. The agent provides advice and counsel to the principal, who is the recipient of such guidance. The fiduciary relationship between the agent and the principal is characterized by the trust and confidence resulting in the agent owing specific duties to the principal. Unlike a trustee who holds property for another as a fiduciary, an agent does not hold the principal's property. A subagent, while working in the principal's interest, is an interest of the brokerage firm or principal broker, who is already acting on behalf of the principal. An attorney, in fact, is a competent third party authorized by the principal to act on their behalf through a written and recorded power of attorney. Question number 2: which statement is true of a real estate broker acting as the agent of the seller? The broker has a fiduciary obligation of loyalty to the seller. Maintaining loyalty to the client seller entails upholding confidentiality, refraining from disclosing confidential information. This loyalty also involves obedience, avoiding the publication of a price that differs from the one set by the client. Additionally, it necessitates disclosure. In the case of dual agents, they are obligated to maintain confidentiality towards both parties they represent. Question number 3: a buyer's agent reveals to a listing agent that the buyer is moving into the area for a new job and must be in a new home as soon as possible. The buyer agent has violated their duty of confidentiality to the buyer. Furnishing information to the listing agent might diminish the bargaining leverage of the buyer. The buyer's agent is prohibited from divulging confidential information to anyone unless granted explicit permission by the buyer. Question number 4: an individual who is authorized and who consents to represent the interest of another person above their own interest is an agent. An agent is someone authorized by a principal, the client, to advocate for their interest, and fiduciary obligations mandate that the agent prioritizes the principal's interest over their own. In the realm of real estate, the principal broker or a firm assumes the role of the agent. The principal refers to the individual engaging the brokerage firm for representation, making them the client. The client and principal are one and the same. On the other hand, a customer is a third party or non-represented consumer who, although not represented, deserves fairness and honesty from the agent acting on behalf of the principal. And question number 5: a buyer's agent knows that a property has been on the market for a time longer than normal for the neighborhood and type of house. Her buyer decides to write an offer above their list price of the home because the buyer is in a hurry to find a home and move in. The buyer's agent does not mention to the buyer the length of time the home has been on the market. Has the buyer's agent violated any duties to the buyer? Yes. The agent should disclose the time on the market because that fact creates a more favorable opportunity for the buyer to offer a lower price. The buyer's agent is obligated to disclose any significant information to the buyer. The prolonged duration that the home has been available for sale induces the potential for the seller to consider an offer below the listed price. Although licensee law does not explicitly mandate or forbid disclosing property's time on market, it does necessitate the disclosure of material facts. In this context, the duration the property has been on the market is considered material as it positions the buyers advantageously. All right, this was 5 questions to help you pass your national PSI real estate exam. If it was helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because every week we drop another video to help you pass your national PSI real estate exam.